Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height.
Shoots! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a shot! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's ambitious! And the pass is intercepted. Guardiola. And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta. Messi. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi receives it in a wide position. And he's let fly. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Messi. Ronaldinho. It's a goal kick. Guardiola. Ambitious ball here. Guardiola in acres of space out wide. Ronaldinho. South Africa very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Pinches it off him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. And it's made its way. And a chance! And the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Couch absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Botafogo with the corner, there first. Header comes in! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, he's seen that early, he used a certain sixth sense, looking for a runner. Time and again they are repelled. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. There's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Rijkaard can clear it away. Aimed beyond the defence. strikeout with a reputation for taking on any shot.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific effort! And it's hoisted clear. Haaland. Taken back almost at once. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's name, it's Ronaldinho! Boy, he struck that clean. Silvestre. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Impressive jump! Ronaldinho! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho. Lovely feet. It's a goal kick.
There will be 1 minute added time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Hello, attendees.
South Africa go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
With the father of a boy in a yellow
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
South Africa just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. We're on the move again. South Africa currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Just eases him off the ball. And it's Guardiola. Guardiola. Rijkaard. He can run onto that. No, he's not getting his way this time. The message is clear, none shall pass. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. This looks promising. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ljungberg. Great vision. Couts. Well, that looks a decent ball. Van Basten receives it in a good position here. Guardiola was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Guardiola. Knocks it into space.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And here's Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he was quick to react.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Van Basten chasing after it. Well read, nice interception. Tries to play it through. Messi. Belletti. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Van Basten. That pass has been well intercepted. 75 minutes played. Messi. Looking for the run.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Costa Curta gets a foot in here.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 11, Ronaldinho. Number
Schlotterbeck
5,
looking to play him in.
Number
Wiggles his
25,
way through. Can he get it? Shot a goal! And a neat finish!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And they're quick to... And the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
He'll try from distance. Oh, it's come off the upright. Chance for a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. It's all becoming so easy. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
Now it's Hazard. And here's Haaland. Donatoni. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a sharp pass. Good running, strong and purposeful. Beckham. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! A finish of true class! And South Africa take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madagascar are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. South Africa leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position here. He is through here. Chance! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. And there's a goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Just about within shooting range. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Flashes in a... Oh, great leap! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Makalele. Van Basten. And he's picked out the run. It's Maradona! Now that is commitment to the cause. South Africa have their second corner now. Hazard clears it away. Belletti. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And this is Totti. Stood up well to him there. Spread out to the left. And he thumps it clear. Shoots! Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Chance to deliver. Oh, he's been caught napping. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Olise. He's a sharp little ball here. Maradona in acres of space out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Azar engages and forces him off the ball. Guardiola. Cafu. And it's Van Basten for Olise. Not the most accurate pass. Over to the right flank. And that looks a decent ball. Pass is just off target. Donatoni. And he cuts out the supply. South Africa are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Maradona has it in a wide position. And that has been cleared. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
South Africa drag themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi, now here's the delivery.
2 minutes at a time.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Totti. Now it's Olise. Van Basten. Now it's Olise. Goes for goal! Nearly, but not quite. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So it's back to business. Short changes him with that pass. He's looking wide. Donatoni. Now it's Van Basten. Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. That has been knocked clear. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard. Maradona. Nicely spread. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Totti into the channel. And it's Beckham. He's had a shot! Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. he's got that wrong. And it's played forward. Azar. And this is Totti. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Totti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Substitution in progress.
South Africa have their third corner. Cleared away. Good ball. He's having a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Played back into the centre.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Messi crosses it in here, and the shot! And that's a tiny finish, and the comeback is complete. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better?
Terrific effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Donatoni. Oh, it's Van Basten. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for South Africa. Number 6.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 5.
South Africa do have options available on the bench if they want to... And the shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much...
Takes a shot! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A lot hinges on this one. Madagascar have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Couch crosses. That's a decent clearance. And that's been won straight back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And this is Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Plays it across. And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Forlan. Doué. Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Madagascar go up by 2 and are looking good.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He'll try from distance! But he's really put himself on the line here. South Africa get their 4th corner. Madagascar have the chance to go the other way. Howson wins the duel this time, and they can counter here. Now he's running away.
6 added minutes
that pass
has been
just
indicated.
didn't quite work. Rijkaard. Roberto Baggio. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's being shifted off it. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. Counts! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's picked his way through. That'll be a throw. And that is as far as it goes. South Africa played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Volunteers for each block.
How would you
Please report
summarise
to the
what we've
staff
seen
room
today then,
immediately.
Jim?
South Africa desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
South Africa against Paris
Just
Saint-Germain.
listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer. Do you think so?
Yeah, he's a goal-scoring number 10 and a sweeper all in one. That's a pretty unique skill set. His career is...
Del Piero! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. And the ball is out of play. Interception, his positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. Raul. Varane cuts out the pass. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He has found the way through. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's got away!
Oh, really well played.
Marmoush stood his ground strongly. Marmoush going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Del Piero, and Del Piero! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Showing good feet. Ambrosini, lovely ball and a real chance now. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Ambrosini. That's destined for the flank. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. He's in one-on-one. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's looking wide. He is through here. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Bronckhorst.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Yamal.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spread it left.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zanetti finding himself in space. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, that's delightful. And this is Pato.
Alexander Pato really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's found a way through.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, that was vital. Ambrosini. Marmouche. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's shifting through the gears here. And Bronkhorst. And Mateus. Passing nice. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Alexander Pato actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Yamal. And it's Zanetti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tries to play it through. And Bronkhorst wins the duel this time. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'm afraid to tell
South
you
Africa
that
go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Stam. Oh, given away. Messi. Messi! Oh, it's come off the uprights. And a neat finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Roll at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's a dangerous ball. Messi. Varane gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Raul. That looks a cracking ball. And he's definitely onside. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Beckham, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Pato. And he's straight offside. Aim forwards. Marmoush. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Ambrosini. And here's Pato. Spread to the right. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. Van Bronckhorst. Del Piero. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And he is dashing away. Marmoush. And Van Bronckhorst. And it's Ambrosini. And here's Del Piero. It's Pato! Oh, that's well spotted. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. Marmoush making good progress. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's beaten the last man. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for South Africa. Number
South
15,
Africa can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 20, Neymar.
Yamal, he is onto this.
Beckham. Number
Concentration
22,
levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This
Number
game
3,
could yet yield a winner.
Franz Beckenbauer. Coming on the field, number 97,
Out for a
Aubameyang.
throw.
Number 7, Mbappe. Number 23.
Raul was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mateus. Shifted it to the flank. Marmoush running at top gear. Ah, good steal, he just read it. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been slung wide. And here's Del Piero. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh no, what has happened here? Pings it across. And the goalkeeper's got a chance for a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ambrosini deals with that comfortably. He is through here. Gets a good foot in there. Ambrosini. Del Piero looking to be a menace in the final third. That pass isn't the best. And he's quick to return it. Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Is there any support? He might not need it. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Raul taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.